Previously on Joe Schmo 2, Piper tasted TJ's treats.
Piper, put your face in the sack.
And she stole Tim's heart. Cammy revealed a secret to Ingrid.
It was a pork and beans video.
That backfired.
Are you joking with me?
And sent the producers into a tailspin.
She thinks it's rigged.
What do you want to do?
I think we should pull her out.
You want to get rid of the girl?
And finally, the shocking pearl necklace ceremony.
This is the final pearl necklace.
Tonight, what will happen to Ingrid?
You're a fucking bitch.
Oh my God!
Two people looking for love in all the wrong places. But nothing could be more wrong than this. Meet Tim Walsh and Ingrid Weiss in search of romance on a reality show they don't know is fake. Their entire world created by an army of writers, producers, and actors, recorded 24 hours a day and put on national television. This is Joe Schmo 2, starring 11 actors. Tim Herzog as Austin, the Bachelor. Valerie Aslan as Piper, the Bachelorette. Jonathan Torrens as Gerald, the gotta-be gay guy. Natasha Leggero as Rita, the drunk. Kevin Kirkpatrick as Bryce, the stalker. Jessica Makinson as Eleanor, the weeper. Steve Mallory as Ernie, the heir. Gretchen Palmer as Ambrosia, the bitch. John Huertas as TJ, the playa. Jana Speaker as Cammy, the moron. And me, Ralph Garman, as Derek Newcastle, the pompous host. All performing for the two people who think it's real, Joe and Jane Schmo. This is Joe Schmo 2.
Very well, ladies, it's time. Austin, if you will.
Eleanor, may I give you a pearl necklace?
Yes, please.
Cammy. Cammy, may I give you a pearl necklace?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
This is the final pearl necklace.
Ingrid. Ingrid, may I give you a pearl necklace?
Yes, you may.
Austin, would you care to address Ambrosia?
Yes. Ambrosia, and I did feel that we were connecting, but I talked to a few of the girls and they said you were a fucking bitch. Good luck to you.
Omarosa, Ambrosia, do you have any parting gifts? Parting words.
What the fuck? Third runner-up. Third runner-up. You guys, this is a bunch of shit. You know, this whole show is a joke.
Ambrosia, I'm sorry, but how could you say something like that? This has been a remarkable journey. A blackball eviction ceremony where the evicted contestants were cast just the day before by Hollywood agents. And what of Ernie's uncanny ability to guess exactly how many needy orphans needed to be adopted for everyone in this house? Rita and Cammy and your well-rehearsed speeches at the very first pearl necklace eviction ceremony. By the way, excellent work, ladies. And Austin's chiseled countenance. How can a man this good-looking not be an actor? And of course, there's Cammy. Cammy. Enough said. And lastly, my obviously dyed hair, my artificially colored sparkling blue eyes, these devilishly uncomfortable false teeth,
Thank God those aren't real.
and my over-the-top British accent. Ingrid, you've been living in a house full of actors,
I'm so glad I'm not crazy.
hired to take you on the wildest of rides. Everything that you've experienced so far has been written and performed by a talented team of professionals desperately trying to stay one step ahead of you. From the moment you arrived at this house, we've been trying to pull the wool over your eyes. And there you were at every turn, asking all the right questions. In essence, you've been an impossible person to fool. And because you've been making our lives so very difficult, we'd like to make you an intriguing offer. First, you should know that you're not the only real person playing this game.
Okay.
There is another real person living in this house with you who, unlike you, has no idea what's going on. It's none other than Tim.
I assumed. I hope.
Tim hasn't nearly ended his crazy story. As far as the end of your story goes, you have a choice to make. You can go home right now, or I can give you this script. It describes all the characterizations of everyone you've met in the house so far. This script also includes an additional new character, you. Tomorrow morning, we want you to join our cast and help us tell our story. And if you can make it all the way through to the end without blowing it, we'll give you $100,000. Ingrid, I have one final question for you. Ingrid, will you accept this script?
Coming up on Joe Schmo 2, the most shocking twist in the history of reality television.
Ingrid, will you accept this script?
I'll do it.
There's your script. You'll know one of us.
Thank God, will you guys all stop acting like lunatics?
So now
My
you-
God! This might be like the best moment of my life. I really thought I was going crazy. Like when you pulled me into the bathroom for the pork and bean thing, I wasn't buying that shit for a second.
I'm not really dumb.
But your boobs are really.
You have huge boobs. Okay.
This was the most incredible thing I think that has ever happened to me.
Wow.
And you guys were all
That was the whole idea.
incredible. Game on. I was just relieved. I was convinced that I was really insane. And then as I sort of started to realize what was happening, beyond relief was just this incredible feeling of importance. To think that all of this work could be done just around you is really an amazing feeling. I woke up this morning very, very excited to get to go down to the trailers and finally see the brains behind this operation and meet the people that had put this together. I mean, I could barely sleep last night because I was so excited about this opportunity.
Like, act as you would, you know, like you're still a contestant and you still have all your instincts about feeling for other people and the mothering thing and the underdog thing, still embrace, you know?
And about the game in Austin. So you're still here to play that game, just don't forget that.
While Tim is locked away in his bedroom for his morning interview, the actors sneak away to join Ingrid for her first production meeting.
And a special welcome to Hollywood's newest starlet. Ingrid is ready excited for her close-up.
It was a really weird feeling to walk down to the trailers to have our rehearsal and walk in and see Ingrid sitting there and having a script in her hand.
We do this every morning. It's the time when we brief the crew and the cast on what's coming, what needs to change from the day before. You got your script last night. She's been over the script. She's read it all. And we'll tell you how she fits into our plans today and moving forward.
I was a little worried because it's already hard enough for real actors, improvisational actors, to try to work together to fool a real person. So to bring someone who's completely inexperienced at that is scary.
Piper, we need to talk a little bit about Tim. I know there were some issues last night of, how much is he into me and that kind of thing. We need to find this appropriate place, this fine line between keeping him into you enough that he still wants to pursue you, but not letting him get so into you that we hurt his feelings. Ingrid, you might want to tone down the stuff about am I on the Truman Show? That might help us out a little bit. This whole show is about jumping off a cliff, and we're now jumping off, an entirely new cliff with a great new person, and so have fun and support each other, and it'll turn out great. Woo, woo. Yeah.
All right, game on.
Now we realize we've got just one mark left. We've got Tim as our only mark because we've successfully brought Ingrid over to the dark side, and she's working for us. So we pulled a falcon twist.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Well, by now you all know what this leather gauntlet on my left hand signifies. That is all except for Austin and Piper. This is their very first falcon twist. Let us all assure the both of you that this event always changes the game in the most interesting ways. So, in the words of the immortal Ernest Chubby Checker, come on, baby, let's do the twist.
Jesus Christ. That was right over. That was a little too close for comfort.
Thank you, Montecool. There you go. All right. Well, this information is sure to make some of you feel like you just got donkey punched. The competition is about to get more fierce. We have 2 new suitors waiting to join the game.
It's a little crazy, that one, isn't it?
However, only one of them will get the opportunity. Curious? Follow me.
So we thought to hold up really the basic premise of the show, which is to have 2 people to pull this off on this time, we had to add another girl to the mix.
I'm a little nervous. It's scary because it's the beginning all over again.
I didn't know how it would play out, if I would be able to act natural.
We were talking to each other and trying to, geek each other up for this arrival. It was nerve-wracking. I was like, yo, what's up?
We were really nervous, more than I thought I would be. Just the unknown, I didn't know what to expect from this girl.
Well, Austin and Piper, as you well know, there are 2 sets of double doors to the port and starboard of the living room. Behind one door is a dashing young gentleman. Behind the other door is a beautiful young maiden. Austin and Piper. As a couple, you must select a door. The suitor standing behind it will join the game immediately. The other will sadly join Rita, Ernie, and Ambrosia in relationship purgatory, lo, never to be seen and heard from again. You may now discuss your decision.
That one.
Lady's choice. The falcon has spoken. Austin and Piper, open your heart as I open the door and say hello to.
Coming up on Joe Schmo 2. Finally, the biggest twist in reality television history is revealed.
Austin and Piper, open your heart as I open the door and say hello to everyone, this is Amanda. Amanda, take my arm, love.
Before the door was opened, I was in complete bewilderment, having no idea what was going to happen, no idea what was on the other side of the door. Once the door was open, just being thrust into a situation that I've never experienced before. But everybody was smiling and looked happy, and I mean, I definitely didn't feel like I was coming in as a bad thing. Everybody welcomed me with open arms, so it was very, it was nice.
Amanda, welcome to our little love shack.
Derek at first kind of scared me.
Everyone here is looking for love. Our male suitors are all in pursuit of Piper. Our ladies are all after Austin. They're both quite a catch, if I do say so myself. Now, one by one, Austin and Piper will be eliminating each of the suitors, sending them all from love's mansion on the hill down to rejection's shanty. In the end, hopefully one man and one woman will have captured Austin and Piper's heart, and we will all see the birth of a new relationship in our last chance for love promise ceremony.
I was really nervous about the ceremony where Amanda was going to be arriving, but for me, there was this intense excitement that, God, now I get to know. I get to know the joke, and I get to be there for part of it, and it was just really exciting. There was an instant bond for us because we knew one another from the casting call.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
It's good to see you.
I like Ingrid a lot. She was the face that I saw that made me feel comfortable right away. I was very happy that she was here.
So welcome to the game. Jump in, get a chance to say hello to everyone, and I'll see you all very shortly.
Amanda has a great personality. She's fun. She, was very responsive to just coming into the group, wasn't very shy.
Fill me in on everything. What's going on?
Just craziness.
Of course.
Everybody was very, very friendly and welcomed me in with open arms.
What do you do for fun?
Play kickball.
Ingrid and Amanda are two completely different personality types. Ingrid's a very suspicious girl. She immediately questions everyone's intentions. And I think Amanda is probably thinking, I just want to have a good time. Give me a beer.
My dance is the running man.
Let's see it.
That's my quality move, and then I have made-up ones like the marionette.
What else?
The mole.
I like those.
The pterodactyl. Pony, not the jockey. The pony, not the jockey.
Well, everyone, the original version of Last Chance for Love was actually done in England with myself as host. And we had many popular games we played on that show, like Tally Ho Ho Ho, Who's in the Loo, and Carton of Fag. We're now about to play my favorite of all the games, Bangers and Mash. Please say hello to the lovely Tiffany. The British flag has never looked more lovely. All righty then.
Get back.
All right.
Potatoes.
Now, I know what you must be thinking. Why do I have an empty hot dog bun in front of me, and why are they pouring mashed potatoes on Tiffany? Well, the potatoes are for hiding these bangers. One by one, you'll all have to dive in and find a banger. Then you will place your banger in the bun of another player. Once you have a banger in your bun, you are eliminated. But you can keep looking for bangers until your bun is full. Oh, did I mention? You can only use your mouth. Hands behind the back, all right? Well, the last suitor with an empty bun wins 4 days and 5 nights at Green Valley Spa in St. George, Utah.
It's an adventure spa, a tennis and golf resort in Utah's Red Rock Canyon country. It's a beautiful place. You're going to love your stay there.
The winner also receives some private time with Austin or Piper, all right? So the stakes are quite high. All right, come on around and gather around Tiffany and take your positions.
Bangers and Mash was the first game where we got to see what Amanda was made of. And really, there's no better way to see a girl's true mettle than to shove her face in mashed potatoes and watch her deep throat a sausage.
On your mark, get set, go!
Cammy was very worried about her hair, but I have to say, we were all just gonna be shoving our faces into mashed potato. There was no way to look pretty.
Cammy is out. TJ is out. Bryce is out.
Oh, there's one.
Ingrid is out. Ingrid is out.
It's just the half.
Eleanor is out.
Thank God.
Amanda is out. Tim is out.
Thanks for telling me now, pal.
Gerald is the only one left. Gerald is our winner. Gerald.
The irony of Gerald winning a game as a result of getting a banger in his mouth wasn't lost on me.
Congratulations, Gerald. As the winner, you get 4 days and 5 nights at Green Valley Spa in St. George, Utah. You also get your choice of Austin or Piper to spend some alone time with.
Piper.
All right, then. Now off you go, get yourselves cleaned up. In honor of our new guest, Amanda, I asked the producers to provide for us a traditional British brunch. So I brought you a little taste of cuisine from my country. We've got some great foods here. Parboiled eggs, corned beef there. We've got bangers and mash, bubble and squeak here. We've got scones, we've got crumpets, Stilton cheese, blue cheese, Marmite, which is a delicious spread you can put on the crumpets. Just eat up, eat up. This is like my mum made it.
Just like your mom?
Just like mum made it.
Everything was the color of mayonnaise. Nothing had any flavor.
All right, everyone, I'm sorry to dash, but I must prepare your next activity.
Thank you so
I'll
much.
see you all very shortly.
Thank you.
Where are we eating? You don't want it?
I don't want any more. It's not that bad.
Some whack. This food tastes like boiled ass.
And what does that taste like?
What does this taste like? This tastes like raw meat soaked in urine.
The brown, gooey stuff that went on crumpets, it was not good.
Guess what? This food sucks.
I'm gonna order some pizza.
Can we order pizza?
Pizza on the way. That's how I do it. That's how I do it.
Go, Tim. Oh my God.
From the Canadian judge, a 2.0.
Where's the pizza? I am starving.
TJ seems like he is a smooth operator. His way of doing things are to hit on the ladies, be Rico Suave, but he takes the laughs when he receives them pretty well.
Oh, I forget which division.
What's up, guys? Okay, I'll put it over on the
These look
table.
so nice and comfy.
You can wear them. Whose are they?
I want to go look.
I'm not
They're
going.
TJ's.
TJ, these are awesome.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Is there pizza?
Is there any vegetarian pizza in there? You know what? I don't know. I think there is one veggie. I think there is one, yeah. I'm leaving. What is going on?
Matt got to play the pizza delivery guy who brings in the pizza to save all the people who are starving because they couldn't stomach this British food that I'd laid out for him.
Ralph?
The Matt man.
Who else wants pizza? How about pepperoni?
We got sauce.
TJ?
Son of a. Trying to. Son of a.
You're all eating pizza.
Huh?
You're all eating pizza.
They ordered pizza for us.
I'm surprised you weren't full from the British brunch.
This is more of a lunch.
Did you not care for it?
No, it's good.
It's delicious.
Right.
I would have to say Derek doesn't seem like he has a sense of humor at all, that he doesn't like any of us at all, and that I'm not sure if he really wants to be here.
Okay, stop with the uncomfortable silence. Okay, that was an English guilt trip right there. I mean, he could have put dog shit on the fucking plate, and we still have to try it.
Coming up on Joe Schmo 2, guess which strangers are coming to dinner?
Can anyone smell that in the wind? The unmistakable scent of change. So let's get on with the falcon twist.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you, Montecourt.
Oh.
Montecourt,
Go over there.
come here. Come here.
Oh, God.
All right. Off he goes. Stupid, stupid bird. Right. Well, it seems as if we are about to have some VIPs visit us at the house. And by that, I mean very important parents. Tonight, Piper's parents will be joining their daughter and her suitors for dinner.
Oh.
They will be granting immunity to one suitor. Therefore, you will not be able to be evicted at tonight's eviction. As for the ladies, you will all be going on a group date with Austin. Very well. The falcon has spoken.
We had a group date where I escorted the 4 women to a manicure-pedicure salon.
Austin is an incredibly good-looking guy. First look at him, I was like, wow. Okay. But I definitely feel like he's been taking the time out to get to know me because he hasn't had the opportunity before, and I appreciate it. It's like my miniature amusement park. Austin seems like he has a great sense of humor, which is the #1 most important thing to me. So, yes, I could see myself dating him.
Gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to introduce to you Piper's parents, Betty and Frank Davidson.
Hi.
Say your hellos, go ahead, have a seat.
Tim's really nervous to meet Piper's parents. He really likes Piper and really wants to make an impression.
So how does this work? What is your intentions? What are you are...
I think we are all trying to court your daughter as far as...
Courting my daughter?
Courting your daughter.
Frank was a stern father. No nonsense, not taking crap from anybody. And of course, Betty was just fun-loving, horny as hell, showing lots of cleavage, and she had some really nice cleavage.
I don't think they're expecting us to get on one knee. I certainly hope not. As much as I like your daughter, I don't think I'm ready to get married right now.
Well, you want to have a little fun
Getting
first.
to know each other. Yeah.
Yeah,
before
exactly.
you-
We're having fun.
Yeah, it's about having fun, isn't it,
The
really?
whole
And
experience. No, yeah, this is, I mean...
It's more like a party.
Certainly.
Exactly, that's how I feel. It's like a party.
Yeah.
Your daughter is so nice, and we've all really enjoyed meeting her. I am a one-woman man, so I definitely am looking forward to marriage myself. At some point.
At some point, sure.
What line of work are you?
I'm in the air freight business.
Oh, really? I move items from one place to another as well. I own my own business.
What do you do?
It's a courier service, like a
you're a
bike
courier?
messengers. I have bike messengers. It's very successful.
During the meeting of the parents, Bryce was just, you know, yeah, the whole day.
Oh,
Would you like something to drink?
We'll do it. We'll
Okay.
You'll get your.
I feel like I should have some sangria.
I don't think there's any sangria.
Frank was to come in and instill the fear of God in these guys. But what I wanted to get out, since the ladies are gone, is Piper's my only daughter. And I don't know what kind of shenanigans they have planned for this thing, but know that I, you know, if you hurt my little girl, you hurt yourself.
Piper's father demands respect for him and his daughter and his wife, but he says what's on his mind, and some of it was funny and some of it was a little scary.
I would never hurt Piper, and I would never do anything to hurt her. And there have been plenty of opportunities already on the show where I feel like, you know, I've had to really respect, you know, her and
because of the
and help
craziness.
sort of guard her against that craziness a little bit.
Well, I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Bryce?
My one-on-one with Piper's dad, I think went very well.
And you've been sexually active?
I'm not, you know, I have in my, yes, I have.
You have, man.
Oh, here? No, God, no. But yes, I've.
I mean, I'm no prude, all right. So
certainly,
you can be.
I have been sexually active with the people that I've dated in the past.
Okay. Well, I gave you the speech.
Certainly.
Already, so.
I understand. It's you hurt my daughter, you hurt yourself. I got it.
I laid down the law early, so.
Certainly, but she's and Gerald said it. She carries herself.
This fellow's name is Gerald?
Gerald. He's a funny guy.
Funny?
No, not funny, that funny, but like humor.
You mean in a...
No, in a humorous way, funny, yes. Gerald, yeah, I'm not judging him by any means, but he might be playing from both sides of the plate. I'm not quite sure.
What about, who's the other guy, Bryce? I don't.
Bryce, yeah, we don't see eye to eye.
You don't see eye to eye with Bryce?
With Bryce, no. But
because
he's
intense.
A little off. He's
intense.
Yeah.
It was important to us that we gave Ingrid something to do in the house. That because Ingrid saw through the pork and beans video, we decided what better first assignment to give her than the exact assignment we had given Cammie not one day previous.
Normally I wouldn't tell you this in front of these guys, but she already did it. The other day, Cammie pulls me into the bathroom and tells me that a couple of years ago, she appeared in this song.
It has definitely been a trip to be brought to the other side and to now see kind of the humor in everything.
It was like a food fetish type of way.
Oh, God.
And now she totally gets excited when she's around food and men.
Now I'm one of those people. You have definitely twisted me into the evil world of television.
Probably the most untrustworthy person in the house would be Ingrid. If Cammie had wanted me to know, Cammie would have told me.
Never seen anything like it in my fucking life. Ever. Each one.
Oh boy, what's going on here?
Frank, you must be thinking there's a possibility that one of these four gentlemen could be your future son-in-law. And gentlemen, perhaps you are evaluating what Frank would be like as a potential father-in-law. Well, gentlemen, there's no better way for a father-in-law and a son-in-law to bond than at a bachelor party. So if you allow me, I'd like to introduce you to someone. Gentlemen, this is Nurse Tabitha, and she's here to cure what ails you.
Oh my God, this is not happening. This is not happening. Well, if this is a bachelor party, I say we need some drinks. 3 Miller Lights. Anybody? You up for a beer? I could use one. Gerald, you need, or Bryce, you need a beer? Gerald was dancing back, but it wasn't seductive. It wasn't, flirtatious. It was just, it was sensitive.
I'm playing.
Get as close as you like, Tabitha. They won't bite, I promise.
Come a little closer. I won't bite you.
TJ was getting into it, but he was showing that he could have fun. I guess, I don't know what he was. He would have acted exactly the same if Mr. Davidson was not there. Nightmare. Nurse Nightmare.
Well done indeed, Tabitha.
We've all been to a strip club. We've all sat there and put money and enjoyed this, that, and the other thing. Sorry, Ma. But not with a person that you're trying to impress.
We'll go to church.
What's that?
Your family, do you go to church?
I go to church, yeah.
Me too.
Episcopalian.
Me too.
Well, the bachelor party just took a dip.
What did you think?
Well, I mean, what's wrong with that? I mean,
No, church. No, I go to church as well.
You all must be ravenous after that performance by Tabitha. I haven't enjoyed a show that much since Benny Hill went off the air. Right, Frank, if you would, I would love to have you join your family down the hall.
All right.
Because I need to have a word with the lads.
Derek came in, and there was a fax machine there, and we got a fax explaining to us the tasks that we had to do at dinner in front of Mr. and Mrs. Davidson and Piper.
Gentlemen, each of these packets contains a deep, dark secret, culled from your respective pasts. You'll note that these packets are sealed, and they shall remain so, provided you complete one simple task that we give you to perform during dinner with Piper's parents. TJ, you must procure a kiss on the lips from Piper's mum during dinner.
That's one.
Bryce, you must stick your tongue in Piper's ear in her parents' presence. Gerald, my boy, your task is to tell them the story of how you lost your virginity. Tim, all that's required of you, my son, is to incorporate the word cunnilingus into 3 sentences during the course of the meal. I'll hold on to these, and I will send you all now into dinner. Enjoy your meal, and good luck.
You got the easiest one.
I kiss her mom. Yeah, in front of her dad, on her lips.
Yeah. That's easy.
I'm surprised you haven't already.
Coming up on Joe Schmo 2, secrets are revealed.
It comes off as super creepy.
And later, the most shocking eviction ceremony yet.
So early on after the parents arrive, Bryce is sucking up so badly that when the dad says, we're Episcopalian, Bryce says, I am that too. So we sit down at the dinner table and TJ says, well, Bryce, you probably want to say some kind of Episcopalian grace.
I'm the guy who's gonna throw out the obnoxious stuff, and I'm gonna throw it out there and see if it sticks. Maybe Bryce should say a little grace, since you go to the same church as them.
Mm-hmm.
You could say like a grace that maybe they'd be familiar with.
No, he's Episcopalian.
Are you Episcopalian?
Yeah, just like you guys. I won't say anything particular to our church so that everyone can enjoy it.
Thank God we were bowing our heads with our eyes closed because I thought I was going to lose my mind watching Bryce recover by saying, I don't want to say anything too specific to the Episcopalian church because I wouldn't want to alienate anyone else at the table.
Dear Father, just bless all of this food that we are about to eat and protect those bonds that you've established between 2 people of your faith, and amen.
Amen. The tasks that we had to do added just a little twist to dinner.
Bryce tried to hypnotize me and Tim, and we pretended that we were hypnotized.
I took a hypnotism course because I'm always looking for ways to, broaden my horizons.
Who would teach that?
A real hypnotism person.
That's just hogwash.
Well,
You're here.
I was hypnotized twice when I was a kid, and both times it worked. Well, one of them totally worked. I was hypnotized because when I was a little kid, because I was still sucking my thumb, and that worked completely. And then my parents took me back to that same hypnotist when I was paying too much attention to one of my toys.
Holy shit. For a lack of better term, I apologize.
Let's not talk about hypnotism anymore. I want to get a picture with Piper and her mom. I think they have See your camera. I see your camera. I want you guys to take a picture of me.
Do you not?
No, that's cool.
So I was like, flashes ready and everything. I just point.
Actually, you know what? Why don't you guys give me a kiss like on each cheek at the same time? One. When you say on three, give me a kiss on the cheek, and there'll be a picture of you guys kissing.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Well, that was. Oh my gosh!
Did you see the picture? Did you see the picture?
It happens. Unbelievable. Tim was just tripping. He couldn't even believe that I did that in front of this stern guy that had said, "You hurt my daughter, you hurt yourself."
Any more bread, wine, water?
Remember the first time I got drunk on wine?
Yeah.
I got drunk with my girlfriend at the time, and we got really, really drunk on red wine, which always tends to make you forget what happened. And the next morning, turns out we had remembered that the night before, we had gotten sick. And we had vomit all over our clothes from the night before, and I don't really touch much red wine ever since.
I had to somehow put the word cunnilingus into the conversation 3 separate times in 3 separate sentences.
We eat mostly in front of the TV, or we go out a lot?
Well, you were saying you eat out a lot?
Mm-hmm. Really, sweetie.
Thank you for the self-serve on that, but I'm still contemplating.
Huh?
I'm sorry? No, it's something that we were talking about earlier.
I tried to get him to say kind of niggerless, like, I took him into the kitchen and tried to get him to say it, and he won't. He wouldn't do it.
I'm right in front of her dad. If I was, see, I should have sat up a little better, taking your seat. So he wouldn't hear it coming out of my mouth, because it's about the father. Right. It is all about the cunnilingus once, cunnilingus twice, cunnilingus going 3 times, sold. I guess I gotta be in front of them, but I don't know. We are eating dinner. Goddamn. Cunnilingus, goddamn.
So what do you do in your off hours, Tim?
That's what I want to know.
In my off hours, I read. I've read 2 books.
What are you reading?
I read, I'm trying to, the name escapes me right now.
Start with a C?
Not Augustine, whatever his name is.
Have pie coming through your nose soon?
It's pretty much an autobiography.
What kind of words do they use in that book? Like, do they use, like, dirty words in that book to describe sex, or do they use the technical terms?
It depends on, you know, what you think is...
Tim reads a lot, and he's always teaching us stuff from his books. What's that word you taught us?
Respect, I think it was.
It was great to watch Tim squirm and yes, sir, no, sir, try to be respectful of the mother, despite the fact that her breasts are spilling out into her salad on her plate.
And you could cover up too yourself.
Uh-oh.
I knew this would happen. Oh. You're butting her up. I'm just, you know what? That's gonna be so uncomfortable.
So shocking. May we be the only luscious here?
Here's to us.
Yes.
It's all fantastic. It's all about us.
At this point, I see as my biggest competition Cammie. Austin pays a lot of attention to her, and she soaks it up. She seems very into her looks, very superficial. Also, though, Ingrid, I think, will be big competition. She seems to want it badly. She wants to win. Austin goes out of his way to be very sweet to Eleanor, but I don't see either of them vying for it as much.
And so that ends dinner.
Yes, it does. There are a couple envelopes that were top secret that had secrets of ours that were to be revealed at the end of dinner if we couldn't complete the task.
Let's begin with Gerald.
What more can he say?
It seems I have here a photograph of Gerald dressed as a woman.
First of all, I lost a bet, and
Come on, we've all done that.
it's funny, though.
I've never done
You don't feel bad about that.
No. Well, look, it was fun.
Yeah, could be, I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, seeing him in drag, was it a bet or was that a weekend for him? I don't know.
And now for Bryce's secret.
So that is your cue for what happens in your subconscious. You're now hypnotized. Whenever you hear the word mockingbird, you will be instantly and inexplainably feeling love for me. Huh? What? That was us just kidding around.
What the hell was that?
That was us just kidding around in our,
You tried to hypnotize me.
like, this is literally the production crew manipulating our chances at love.
Well, of
or at
course.
winning, or whatever people's motivations are.
It comes off as super creepy.
No, I won't say that.
Yeah.
You won't say that, but I'll say that. In fact, I just did.
It was supposed to be creepy, though. I was just kidding.
It was supposed to
It
be.
was funny.
Okay.
It was
All right.
funny.
The notion that Bryce is actually trying to hypnotize Piper into responding to the command Mockingbird seems like it's pushing it about as far as possible. Tim was shocked that Bryce would stoop to this level, but it kind of validated his suspicions that Bryce is in fact crazy.
Next.
Moving on.
We should all get a laugh
Secret,
out of this.
Which is also a videotape, if you'd be so kind.
We'll fight, you know, well, this, you like some of this? Okay? I'm gonna come up front with you, baby. I'm gonna come up front. This was,
Okay, was that embarrassing for me?
as soon as the tape was shown, I had to get damage control, was right there. I had to get there, and Mr. Davidson didn't find that too amusing, the whole game part of what was going on. So I explained it to him, but he still was not, I don't think he was pleased. I looked like I had a couple, but it's all in the game. It was all in the game.
It was just, yeah.
It's in the game, and Tim was just being
It's
silly
all in
because they
fun,
encourage people to
right?
be silly on the show, just as they encourage me to be silly, and that's what both of us were doing.
Well, what better way to wash down a fine meal than with a little truth serum? In a few moments, the gentlemen suitors will be taking their turn in the Last Chance for Love lie detector. Frank and Betty, you will have the opportunity to ask them anything you want. Gentlemen, I suggest you choose your words wisely, for the truth shall indeed set you free from this very mansion.
This show is getting out of control.
I think it's heating up. This is funny.
Coming up on Joe Schmo 2.
But I was about to take my daughter and my wife out of here, okay? I was this close, okay? This close. Sit down. Apparently, gentlemen, I didn't make myself clear, and I thought I had. My little speech about the seriousness of my daughter and my relationship. Producers and cameras be damned, okay? For all intents and purposes here, we're in my garage at home, okay? You, sir, were out of line at dinner, okay? There'll be no more of that.
3.
Well, that was
I suggest you wipe that smirk off your face right now. You understand me, young man?
Yes, sir.
That's about all I have to say, okay? But I was about to take my daughter and my wife out of here, okay? I was this close, okay? This close. Tim?
Yes, sir.
Tim had to work the word cunnilingus
Oh my God.
into conversation in 3 different sentences.
I don't use that word and I don't do that.
Okay, certainly.
I mean, the tension on this last scene, I felt bad. I felt responsible, like a wet blanket on a good party, you know?
All right, everyone, meet David. He is licensed in 38 states and Guam to administer lie detector tests. Gentlemen, you each have a go in the hot seat, and Betty and Frank will ask you questions. Understood? Right, Bryce, let's begin with you. Have a seat.
I thought Bryce was having a heart attack when they hooked him up.
If you'll lift your arms straight above your head and lean forward, please. Straight up and lean forward, thank you. You comfortable?
No.
Lay your arms down and just relax.
Bryce, have you ever been unfaithful to a girlfriend?
No.
Bryce, if Piper wanted to wait until marriage to have sex, would that be a problem for you?
No.
Bryce, do you want to sleep with my daughter?
Yes.
Bryce, if, God forbid, Piper was in a disfiguring car accident, would you still love her?
Yes.
Very well, Bryce, you're all through.
Bryce, does that hurt at all?
Yeah.
It's TJ's turn in the hot seat.
Yeah, if I had a question to ask Bryce, it would be, have you ever been arrested for being a stalker? Because he was a little quirky, a little spooky.
If Piper wanted to wait until marriage to have sex, would that be a problem for you?
No.
TJ, have you ever lied to a woman to procure sex?
No.
TJ, if while on the job, Frank was sucked into a turbine engine and needed a new kidney, would you be willing to donate one of your kidneys to keep Piper's father alive?
Nah.
All right, TJ, that's all.
The lie detector was the first time in a couple of days when Tim started to suspect again that Gerald might be a homosexual.
Gerald, have you ever been unfaithful to a girlfriend?
No.
Gerald.
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 Gerald, if Piper wanted to wait until marriage to have sex, would that be a problem for you?
Yes.
Gerald, of all the women in the house, are you most attracted to Piper?
Of all the women, yes.
Gerald, have you tried to kiss my daughter?
Yes.
Gerald, do you want to sleep with my daughter?
Yes.
All right, Gerald, you're all through.
Gerald goes, are you most attracted to Piper of all the girls? And he said something like, of all the girls? Yes, Piper. Like, whoa. he just throws it out there.
Tim's lie detector test, the machine was real, and it was a real polygraph machine. And so they asked Tim the questions honestly.
Timothy, are you intimidated by me?
No, sir.
Tim, have you ever been unfaithful to a girlfriend?
Yes, ma'am.
Timothy, if Piper wanted to wait until marriage to have sex, would that be a problem for you?
Yes, sir.
Tim, of all the women in the house, are you most attracted to Piper?
Yes, ma'am.
Tim, do you want to sleep with Piper?
Yes, sir.
Tim, if, God forbid, Piper was in a disfiguring car accident, would you still love her?
Yes, ma'am.
If, while on the job, Frank was sucked into a turbine engine and needed a new kidney, would you be willing to donate one of your kidneys to keep Piper's father alive?
Yes, ma'am. I don't know how I did on the lie detector, but there should be, not yes or no, like sort of, sometimes, because those are honest answers.
It's so hard, you're all so nice. We've selected Gerald. We feel he's least likely to take advantage of our little girl.
Thank you very much.
Gerald. Congratulations, Gerald. Your Wick will shine brightly tonight.
TJ is really upset about what happened with Piper's parents.
You, sir, were out of line at dinner, okay? There'll be no more of that. And I suggest you wipe that smirk off your face right now. You understand me, young man?
Yes, sir.
He is just embarrassed and upset, and he had mentioned before, he just wants to know, like, he likes Gerald a lot, but what is it about Gerald that makes everybody like them?
Do you want to go to Gerald school or you don't?
Gerald school. Yeah, you want to play?
Okay,
Go
rings
ahead.
bell, school's in. Out you go.
What's up?
Hi, how are you?
Chilling. How you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
Okay, that's the TJ way. I'm gonna stop you right there. Morning class. My name is Gerald, and I will be your teacher, okay?
Okay.
First thing you want to do is maybe do up a button or 7 on your shirt.
I'm working out. I'm showing I'm working out for the ladies.
Because if your shirt is the right cut, then it'll be evident that you're working out.
Very true.
Let's pretend, just for the sake of argument, just for this 1 second, that Amanda only exists from here up. You cannot
She
engage.
clearly does not exist from here up. Look at that right there.
Call Amanda and talk to her and just try to not say anything physical, like, I want to snack it up, flip it, and rub it down. Like, try not to say that. Okay.
I'm still dialing the number, fool.
Your phone's upside down.
What's up? What's up, Amanda? How you feeling?
Hi, how are you?
Okay, freeze. Sup, Amanda, how you doing? I need to be dipped in alcohol and, like, cleansed after that. I feel so greasy.
I got thrown into male bonding, and I really need to kind of remind people that I am a girl.
All right, let me try something different then. I'll try something different.
Okay.
Again, here we go.
School of Gerald. School of Gerald. Okay.
Pick up the phone.
Hello?
Hi, Amanda, how are you? It's TJ. Oh, I get it. It's mock o'clock.
Yeah, I'm playing, ain't
Coming up on Joe Schmo 2, the most shocking eviction ceremony yet.
Love. That's why we're all here. But tonight, one of you is about to leave Love's luxury high-rise and be cast off into rejection's government assistant ghetto. Except, of course, for you, Gerald. You're immune from eviction tonight. Welcome to the Flame of Love eviction ceremony. You may all pick up your candles. In a few moments, Piper will take her flame of love and light the candles of those suitors who have inflamed her heart. The person whose wick remains untouched must leave the house and return to a life languishing in loneliness. Before Piper makes her decision, you'll each have a chance to take a step forward and plead your case. Tim, why don't we start with you?
From the last eviction ceremony, I said I wanted to get to know you. And over the past couple of days, I believe I have. But I'm intrigued. You got me hooked. And I'm looking for more.
Bryce.
You know, these ceremonies are hard for me because of how I feel about you. And I met your parents today, and I have no idea how that went. But I'm not trying to make your parents fall in love with me. I'm just trying to honor my feelings for you. So as I did last time, I wrote you a poem. It's called The Flame of Love. If you can look at me and honestly see that your life would better be without me, then leave my wick fire free. But if you see, like me, that we should together be, then light me, love. Light me, dove. Light me, ignite me, flame of love.
Gerald?
Hi. I know I have immunity tonight thanks to your parents, so I'll make this brief. I just wanted to say, if I show up at your house, don't be surprised, because I just loved your mom. I thought she was amazing and warm and friendly, and she instantly made me almost feel like I was her daughter in a weird way. And that is so special. So, P.S., love the dress.
And lastly, TJ.
The first thing I like to do with a girl is, you know, size up her mother, and also check out a girl's ankles. And all I gotta say is your mom is hot.
Thank you.
And your ankles are, you're tight. I like that.
Very well. Piper, before you announce which of these gentlemen's candles you will inflame, would you care to address the group?
Yes. I just wanted to say thank you to all of you for being so wonderful with my parents, and express to you all that I'm very happy to have met such a wonderful group of honest, funny, crazy guys. And you've made this experience a lot of fun and even crazier for me. So thank you.
Thank you. All right, gentlemen, it's time. Remember, if you are selected, walk up to Piper, lean forward, and she will dip your wick in her flame of love. However, if at the end of the ceremony your wick is not lit, you will be asked to leave the house immediately. Very well. Piper, if you will.
Gerald.
Surprise.
Gerald, please present your wick. TJ. TJ, please present your wick.
This is the final wick.
Tim. Tim, please present your wick. Bryce, I'm sorry, but I didn't feel that our chemistry was working. And I'm sorry, I think that you're a great guy. And there's a great woman out there for you.
Bryce, would you care to address Piper?
Oh. I don't know how you can say there's no chemistry between us, because there is. And you know how I feel about you, and everybody over here knows how I feel about you. You're doing something crazy. You're acting crazy.
Bryce, Piper has made her decision. Your wick is cold, and so is your place in her heart. Please take a few moments to bid your adieus, and then take your walk down the last chance for love trail of tears.
Can I hug Piper?
I'm sorry?
Can I hug Piper?
That's up to Piper.
Sure. Thank you. You're a great guy.
Off you go this way. I know it's hard, but gentlemen, tonight you should celebrate your victory. Well done. Perhaps now we should all get some rest because tomorrow the game begins anew.
Next time on Joe Schmo 2.
And if that doesn't really work, I'll shove my thumb.
Cammy shocks Tim with her talents.
Yeah!
3, 2, 1. Right, that's it.
I'm done.
A message from the past is delivered.
Oh my goodness. That's so crazy.
And then, this season's biggest shocker. Really.
She had lied to me. To me, that is the ultimate betrayal.
What is going